you won't live another day. You won't live another. Oh, we're coming for you. There's no sense running. We're coming for you. Oh, we're coming for you. There's no sense running. We're coming for you. There's no sense in
Hey, 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 and hello! Let me adjust that a little bit. There we go. That ought to be good. So, how is everyone this evening? Let's put my face up here. Now, yet again, we are experimenting with having music in the background, so let me know if it sounds okay, if I need to make any adjustments or whatever. But, we're going back to Donkey Kong, and tonight we're catching up with Lanky. And in honor of his saying Hooplah, I've added a command. Eric, and you know what it is. It is for regular viewers, so if you've been here long enough to qualify as a regular, you can check your points. So we now have two things that the regulars can do. One is the death command for proud mode, and one is this other command. So, I am doing well, Eric, and thank you. I am doing well. My wife says hi. Yep. I hope you guys heard that. That command has a 20-minute timeout, so as not to drive me absolutely batty. So 20 minutes from now, that can be used again. But since Lanky says that so much just in his regular movements, I thought it would be fun to add the Hooplah command. So, I now have a sound effects command. Yay for more features in Onkbot I'm finally using. So there's that. Green screen's acting a little funny tonight, but I am wearing the hat, but whatever. I don't want to take the hat off. I've been wearing it all day. My hat hair will look funny. I know I look funny. But, the joys of having my wife on screen. I am not turning that timer down, Erican.
Oh, come on. I agree with Eric.
I don't want to listen to Hooplah all night long. I'm playing primarily as Lanky tonight, so I'm gonna be hearing it anyway. Found it?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I should hopefully find some time to actually start recording my Let's Play of Mario 64. I've been playing it in my personal time just to get back in the swing of things, and I think I've got a good progression on how I want to play the game and all that. Of course, Miss Rabbit is always on your side.
I'm on everybody's side that is against you.
5 minutes. You know what? I could probably handle 10. If we get a crowd tonight, well, 10's probably okay.
I win. Sorry.
You always win, my dear. Okay, edit. Cooldown 10 minutes. Now it only takes one vote. Normally there could be a vote that would have to be reached in order for the sound to play. I may do something along those lines when I start playing games that have like a choice system in them.
Alright, man. I'm out.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, so the cooldown for that has been set to 10 minutes. Now that it's been set, the timer might be reset, but no promises. So you might have to try that command again. But, let me get my windows reorganized here. Okay. So, tomorrow, again, I will not be streaming, and I'm hopefully getting started on my Let's Play. We'll see how that goes. Thursday, we are returning to Gurumin, finally. Hopefully, we'll either have that finished by this week or next. So, Saturday, we will hopefully be playing Hero Mode Wind Waker on the Proud Mode stream. So far, I don't have plans with my dad for anything, but if something comes up, he does take priority, so just keep an eye on Twitter for that. And I don't know what's happening with the co-op yet. I will get that figured out, but that's my week. We'll take it from there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, look at that, a wall of Irican. Just chat wall. All over. Bye, chat wall. I know you're missing the Saturday streams. I'm missing the Saturday streams, but I mean... My parents have been in the process of moving back into this area. My mother's already out here, but my dad's trying to sell the house out in Oklahoma. And, so when he comes out to visit to bring stuff, I'm pretty much on call, and I don't get to see my dad much anymore anyway, so... One of those things. It's just one of those things. Alright. Yeah, I'm really liking the music on the chat bed. It's really making it feel fun. And if the volume's good, because obviously you were able to hear me. Okay, let's turn it back up for the post-show so I don't forget. Okay. Yeah, Mario 64 is a great one. So is this one, actually. I mean, look at Donkey's cheeks. Look at those cheeks. N64 quality polygons right there. Anyway, okay. Oop, that's right, we are catching up with Lanky today. Aww. Hooplah! See? I'm gonna be hearing it enough as it is. Alright. Let's go do some Lanky stuff. The N64 just had some great games. And with Mario 64 and this on the Virtual Console for Wii U, two of the best games are playable again, and I love it. Okay, I didn't see any bananas there. Get away from me, bats. Let's see. I saw some coins. Ow. Give me the coins. Alright. First golden banana of the night. Yeah, get some GameCube games on it, and it'll be a full Nintendo experience. Interesting fact about Sunshine. Steve and I have talked. He plans, hopefully, on visiting over the summer. And if he does that, he and I are going to be playing Mario Sunshine. Passing the controller back and forth between Shine Sprites. It's how we used to play it when we were in high school. And so when he comes out to visit, there's going to be a very special co-op crapshoot in that sense. So yeah, that's something to look forward to sometime this summer. So definitely keep an eye on the Twitter sphere for announcements on that. I mean, I've got my Wii that still has Sunshine playable on it. I've already thought about moving my computer into the living room and setting my camera up and my green screen up. My green screen, not my green scream. Gosh, what's wrong with me? So that Steve and I can both be on camera. Trying to pick up at least another beanbag chair so that we can both be sitting comfortably while we play. What are you trying to figure out? I need to start coming up with some levels. Start using Onkbot for like a RPG style system, see what we can get figured out in that front. Fairly certain Lanky doesn't have anything over here, but I'm just being thorough. Woo! Woo. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Lanky stuff. Don't hurt me, I'm pretty. Looking for the blue, I saw something. Oh, there's this. That's helpful. Bananas. Alright. Did the Hooplah thing play when you did that, Eric? I wasn't paying attention. With my headphones on, it's a little harder to notice. Splat. I am okay. Hey, acknowledgements. Yep, Doctor Who's got a bunch of them. There is just no doubt about that. What the crap am I doing? I'm shooting grapes at that, and it's clearly a peanut. Coinage. Tell you what, if I'm shooting grapes at the peanuts, I'm already just kind of out of it. What is wrong with me? Underwater blue bananas. It's with his daughter. Are these Peter Capaldi episodes? Because I haven't watched anything since after they took a break before the new year. If they started back up, I haven't seen anything yet. Plus, being in the States, I have to find certain means to watch them. So don't spoil anything! I blame my wife for getting me into Doctor Who. It's one of the few things I'm happy to blame her for. It's the new series S4? Okay. Well, like I said, don't spoil anything. Whee! Season 4, Episode 7. Okay. Boom! Crafty. Now, I know there's stuff over here. Now, that donkey coin is going to bug me. Just, ow. Look for bananas. What season I'm on? I'm not sure of exact season number. All I know is that I watched Peter Capaldi's episodes all the way through to when they took a break before the new year. Which was the, I think the Santa Claus episode. That was so fun. Nick Frost makes a delightfully sarcastic Santa Claus. Well, you die already? Thank you. Skidoo-doo-doo. The 12th Doctor? I think is the number. It's the older Scotsman. It's whatever the latest Doctor is. Alright, let's do a thing.
Welcome to bonding.
Lanky's got so many bonus stage ones. Bounce up into the trees and collect all the coins.
Hey, sorry.
Ah, you're fine. I have not seen your cat anywhere.
Well,
I'm sorry I haven't seen your cat.
bye.
Anyway. Ah, okay. I think I know which Doctor you're watching. Those are pretty good, too. Don't mind the random intrusion of my sister-in-law there. Let's see... More blue bananas! Oh, we're halfway done with his bananas already. That's a good sign. It doesn't take much with Doctor Who to get hooked. Does not take much at all.
There she is.
Yeah, come get dinner.
Did we find the fat cat?
I found the fat cat.
Okay.
I got her. Yeah. Dinners. Dinners.
And I'm getting better at the shooting. Where's this one at? Oh, by the cannon. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Stop chasing me! I want to say that there are some timed things later on that if you teleport during them, they either cut the time down significantly or you fail it. I can't remember. Boop. Nah, just in case anybody else around is watching that, acknowledgements, don't worry about spoiling anything. Just keep it to yourself and enjoy it. We are all okay without spoilers. Okay. There's got to be more. Okay, there's that. And then I'm missing 35 bananas. Where am I missing 35 bananas is the question. I know you're excited to talk about it. But for some of that stuff, it would be better kept towards maybe like a dedicated Reddit, marked properly for spoilers, or something along those lines. Now, for a second there, I thought that was a grape. So what on earth is that switch doing now? Okay, there's some bananas. Trying to think of where I haven't taken him yet. Oops. Well, you are Yurkin. Where is Lanky's bananas? Now, I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, fine. Go ahead, acknowledgements. It's probably stuff I've seen. I've gone a bit out of order. Okay. Let's go get the Lanky. The Lanky Manky. Yeah, Rose is definitely one of the better partners. And up the hill. Now we can actually go in here like I was trying to do in the first place. Look at that. Bananas. Those pigs look a little loose. You know what? You're right. Let's tighten them. Nope. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Ha. Okay. Yeah, oh my goodness. Come at me, bro. Alright. No, I don't want to take a picture. I will say, a properly dedicated N64 attachment for the Wii U would be nice. Okay, now I want to take a picture. Sit still. Yeah, I know. Oh, gosh. Crap. Thank you for sitting still. Much better. This is a great game, acknowledgements. This, the Banjo-Kazooie games, Mario 64, I mean, N64 Collectathon games were just magic. Nowadays, you could probably experience similar Collectathon type stuff with the first Jak and Daxter, the Ratchet and Clank series, only that has a lot of guns, which in their own special ways, something to collect. The Sly Cooper series had some pretty good collectathon style stuff. I mean, a lot of games from the PS2 era that were really good took what was good in collectathons and expounded upon them in such a way that just made them great games. And personally, I have yet to see a game like that on a newer console. Like, the PS2 stuff had them. PS3, I honestly haven't really seen too much in that sense. That's right, I had 2 blueprints. Getting dos bananos. Yes, I know that's not the word for banana in Spanish. Yeah. Alright, so we are caught up with Lanky here. So let's head back, excuse me, to the desert stage and get the last few things. Yeah, collectathons are kind of out of date, but at the same time, I miss them. I miss them. I'm really, really looking forward to A Hat in Time. If you haven't seen anything on A Hat in Time, it was a Kickstarter from a while back that basically what they were setting out to do was to recreate the... What am I doing? They want to recreate the experience of the collectathon. So I am really looking forward to A Hat in Time. I unfortunately did not have a chance to back the Kickstarter, but I am following it. A buddy of mine has the beta. He's keeping me posted on how awesome things are. I just can't wait. Just cannot wait. It looks like a magical experience. And it should be coming to Wii U. I don't know if they've dropped that due to publishing issues or whatever, but as far as I know, it's still coming to Wii U. I will be playing the crap out of that game. Alright, let's see what are Lanky's totals here. 60. Needs a banana. Okay. Yeah, A Hat in Time's not going to do that, because they got a crap ton of their funding through Kickstarter. I mean, they beat a good majority of their goals. So, A Hat in Time's not going to run into that issue. There you go. There you go. That's going to be a fun command to have around. I had to come up with some other sound commands. That one obviously is a SpongeBob sound, but inspired by this game. Yeah, that was from an episode of SpongeBob for the Krabby Patty training videos. Yesterday I had mentioned the sound effect and had said that I plan on adding it, but I misquoted which episode it came... Ow. I misquoted which episode it was from. I had said that it was from when Sandy was desperately looking for SpongeBob, but I was wrong. Oh, and Kair, I noticed your comment on Jak and Daxter. I did not ignore it. I love those games. I will probably end up putting them in the rotation eventually. The Jak and Daxter games, the Sly Cooper games, the Ratchet and Clank games, if I can get them working. I say if I can get them working because I have to play them in such a way that... Alright, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I have a hacked PS3 and they have trouble playing. But yeah. Pretty sure I've done everything with Lanky in here. But I know that the Sly Cooper games run perfectly on the PS3 with the way that I'm set up. The Jak and Daxter games run perfectly. Quite unfortunately, a PSP conversion of Daxter doesn't work. But that's okay. That's kind of an offshoot game that you don't really need for the lore. Yeah. Yar har diddle-dee-dee. Anyway. I pressed left. Oh, good lord. That is a fast balloon. It kind of stops right there. Got it! See if there's anything on this side. Nope. Seriously. C-stick controls. Come on now. Ow. Okay, we're all set there. Boop. Seriously. All the minigames. Oh, you lost weight? That's actually something I'm trying to work on. So, that's a good thing. Congratulations. Come on. I used to have a trick for this. There we go. Boom. Hate that minigame. Yeah, that one wasn't so bad. A later version of it is going to be awful. I just know it. Hey, 4 pounds is still progress. Yes, sir. Banana Master, sir. I'm leaving. I am leaving. Yeah, you just gotta preempt those flies a little bit. See, we're good. Gotta find 30 more bananas for him. 30 more bananas. If I were 30 blue bananas, where would I be? Oh! Well, that could be anything from 3 balloons to 6 bunches to 30 individuals, or any combination of them. So. I always forget about the dang teeth. Well, there's 5 of them. Okay. Oh, there's 5 more. Look at that. Making all the progress. All the progress. Well, thankfully the Pythagorean theorem doesn't need any usage on banana collection. Excuse me. Had a weird hiccup while inhaling. It's kind of like a burp hiccup kind of thing. Am I the only one that gets those? Well, at least the Pythagorean theorem is relatively easy to remember. It's just a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The application of said theorem I do not remember, but I remember the theorem. Yeah, truth be told, I failed Algebra 2 the first time I took it. And then I had to retake it senior year. And I passed that one with flying colors because I actually did my homework. And I did my homework because the teacher was hot and promised the class a pizza party if I did my homework every day because she got fed up with me not doing my homework. Primarily because the teacher was hot. But, yeah, where's my wife? We're good. We're good. I mean, I made some stupid mistakes in school being lazy. I really do wish I could go back and get better grades, but I'm just gonna take care of my family and do the best I can now. That's all I can do. Any of you guys still in school, don't get lazy. It is the worst thing you can do. Well, academically. Yeah. Good old right-angled triangles. Alright, so we need to find 20 bananas now. Now, I am almost certain that I've done everything in here. Wait. I know of a balloon that I missed. I know of a balloon that I missed. Ah, come on. Oh, that's beautiful. I knew of just the one. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Expecting one balloon, getting two. And we're done with Lanky here. Alright. Alright. Yes, we are done with Lanky. Okay, Tiny still needs 2 bananas. Okay, we're done with Diddy. Donkey still needs a banana. Okay. So, Tiny and Donkey. And we already have the boss key, so then we'll go unlock the next stage once we finish off with those 2 guys. Alright. Time to switch the monkey! That sounded awful. Ah, we'll roll with it. Let's go with Donkey. His is pretty much guaranteed to be here. Okay. No! I know you are immune to regular attacks. I'm just tired of going in first person. Okay, that's some more film. That's great. Ow. Let's see what else we got before we grab the banana and get chased out of here. Oh, God! Well, that was horrifying. What's in this direction? Oh, that works too. I have not acknowledgements. I personally have not. Aw. Wanted those melons. Phrasing. Alright, let's grab the banana and split. You see what I did there? Yeah, you did. I'm getting. Well, acknowledgements, that's not to say that you won't need it, because I am not a programmer. Now, if you're a programmer, you'll probably need it. My official title is Customer Service Specialist, so I am basically an interim between angry people and email management and a few other tasks that I do. I am not a programmer, so I know enough HTML and CSS to have put together my website, but that's about it. Okay, I do believe I know where tiny stuff is. Ow. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No, tiny. Thank you. Okay. Now that I'm done being an ever-loving idiot, hey, found some bananas. Well, I mean, if you ever need to do math to determine the size and length and all that of polygons, then yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, my nose just started bleeding. Excuse me a moment. Be right back. Rearrange my green screen. I caught it before it got bad. Okay. Give me just a second. Yeah, this is a highlight for sure. Okay. We're just gonna leave that there. My nose started bleeding, Eric, and what do you expect? Okay. Whew. Caught it before it got bad, so we're good. We're good. Apologies all around. Nope, I pressed left for the love of... Blood off my finger here. Hey, you know, I switched to Tiny Kong, and I thought about her redesign, and my nose started bleeding. No, that's not it at all. I really hope that's not coming through clearly. I am apologizing now. If you don't like the sight of blood, I believe we're good. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything else. Okay. Again, sorry about that. Oh. Well, if you haven't seen Tiny Kong's redesign, it's weird. It's really weird. They made her sexy? I mean, she's a monkey, so there are some limits, but still. Crystal coconuts are not going down in here, so this is just a place to restock on film. I have lost where the door is. There it is. Now, if you just search for Tiny Kong on Google, you'll find her redesign. It's not hard to miss. No problem there, Erican. No problem. Oh. Come on, girl. Sit still. Oh, this touchy... That sounded awful. Gotcha. Almost afraid to scratch my nose in fear that it's going to start up again, but... I think we're good. I do believe we are good. Who says it doesn't get extreme on my stream? Got freaking bloody injuries over here. Okay, that's that. Ah! Nope, stop. I want you to roll. So I just want to see what's over here. Coin and some coconuts. That's worth picking up. Coin is, at least. Okay. I'm getting... I didn't see any balloons in here like everyone else had. But I'm thinking the rest of her bananas are going to be near her last golden one. Ah. So now I'm paranoid that it's going to do it again. Okay, now her last banana. It's over here at this tower that we erected. Really should not use that word in reference to Tiny Kong. I'm already pushing the limits. Talking about her redesign. Yeah, you see, right? Squawks just called me fat. Is that better? Hold on tight, here we go! What? Oh gosh. Well, this one's gonna be rough. Move it, beetle bitch. I apologize now for any seizures. Oh god! Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's exactly how that works, Hurricane. That redesign is so drastic that that search term is legitimate. Oh god. I went the wrong way. I hope there's enough coins to go around. Ugh. Come on, 7 more coins. Got it. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. You're better than I thought. Take this. Gladly. Whew. My goodness. I was incorrect on her last 20 bananas. So now we gotta find hers. But once we do that, we're done with this stage. Yeah, check the trees around here. American Rule 34. If it exists, there is porn of it. I do not condone looking for said porn because, frankly, therapy is far more expensive than an internet bill. So just avoiding it, it's the easiest thing to do. I jumped on him. I didn't know I could do that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, if I were 20 purple bananas. Let me rephrase that. If it exists on the internet, if you have a character on the internet, then yeah, probably. I'm surprised I haven't seen my little thing pop up on something. By little thing, let me rephrase that. My piece of artwork that's at the beginning of it and end of my streams, yeah, that. Just realized I just about gave fodder to the masses there. I'm on top of your shop. What you gonna do about it? Alright. Ow! I didn't see any balloons in there. It's not to say they weren't there. Crap. Okay. We might really have to go searching for hers. Some coins of Lankies. I probably don't need those. Well, your Roblox character specifically, probably not, but Roblox in general, probably somewhere. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, so let's go in here and check inside the temple here. Yep. Yep, it's just one of those things about the internet. Unfortunately. Didn't Tiny have a balloon around here that I didn't get? No, looks like I got it. Okay. I'm fairly certain I didn't have a balloon back here, but let's find out. Okay. Looks clear. Yeah, that doesn't matter to the internet acknowledgements. Okay. Well, I don't see anything else in here. This is going to be moderately annoying. I do believe I have checked every square inch of everything around here. So let's go check elsewhere. If I make it back to the beginning of the stage and I haven't found her 20 missing bananas, then we're just going to press onward to the next level, because there's no point in me wasting an entire stream just looking for 20 purple bananas. Just no point. If we have to, we'll keep an eye open for them when Chunky's around. Got some more coins for DK, that's nice. Ow! Damn it. Also for reference, we have 8 banana medals. Once we have 15 of them, we're going to play the original Donkey Kong. Or Jetpack. I can't remember which one you have to end up playing. I would notice them by now if they were here. Because the bananas have a longer draw distance. Ow! Looking for bananas. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Looking for bananas. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I really don't know why Peaches popped into my head, but it's a good song. When not being modified by me. Maybe they'll be around here since we found Tiny around here? You would think, but that'd be too easy. that was a good job. Let's see if maybe they're in here. Yeah, I seriously doubt, but we have found bananas in stranger places. I do know that there are 10 in here at least. Yeah, from where we found Tiny. So maybe I am right. There's one balloon floating around. Look at that. Also, look at how terrible a shot I am. Come on. There. You float to right there. Wait for it. Done deal. Let me check. Okay. Looks good. Okay. Okay. Let's go to K. Lumsey. Unlock the third stage. First things first. Quick refill. I'll switch to Donkey. Got another key for you, dude. You are almost free. See, I would probably believe that a little more if there were like clips holding it down that busted off. See, that has opened all sorts of things. I don't remember what's in the underwater portion. So let's go find out. Ah, you scared me. Starcat, thank you for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. And enjoy your golden banana. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is the water-based stage. Yeah, that's a big fat nope right now. We gotta go to the factory stage and get chunky. I should probably still be on. I'm feeling a good vibe about tonight, so we'll see where the stream goes. But you already followed Erikin, and it doesn't play for refollows. door. It's further up. What's in here? Ah, Snipes HQ. Okay. We don't have Diddy's pad thing yet. Okay, so that's where I will turn in blueprints when not in a stage. Excuse me. There's also a thing for Diddy and Chunky to do in there, but I don't have Diddy's move that does it, and I certainly don't have Chunky. Yet. Let's go fix that. At least part of that. And number 4. There we go. Okay, so there's the door to the stage. Is there anything else up here that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the next stage. Oh, you only need 15? I have 41. Eric stepped out for a second, acknowledgements. There we go. There's one of them Kongs. Get him! Go, Diddy, go! I mean, acknowledgements, if you want to go watch Doctor Who, I'm certainly not going to stop you. That is your prerogative. I will not be offended if you want to go do something else. I mean, I'm just playing video games. Chunky doesn't like heights. Poor Chunky. Can't remember if I can kill you. Take it easy, Erican. What did that do? Open to that. That looks important. Okay. Hey, Seal. No problem. I don't take a roll call, so you're good. What's in here? Conveyor belt. Okay, I don't remember. It's kind of nice that I don't remember things in this game because it's almost new again. But how you doing, Seal? Doing good, I hope. Okay, we are in production. My nose is all friggin' itchy, but I'm also still paranoid that it's gonna bleed again. Yeah, Seal, you missed a nosebleed. That was fun. But besides that, I'm doing well. To the storage room. There's Chunkster. I missed the bananas. I'm gonna have to do this again. Yeah, well, that's one way to do it again. Whee! At least I think that's the cage Chunky's in. I missed him again! Looks like I get to try again, because I think that just looped me around. Well, yeah. It looped me around like that. Ah, it's alright. Because of that nosebleed, my nose is just super itchy. The Donkey Kong machine. Let's go get those bananas real quick. Might get to play some classic DK before I thought I would. Got him. God. Now that I've pointed it out, my nose just does not want to stop itching. Let's see. That's just a switch. Cool. I opened a gate somewhere. I'm so proud of me. Go. Jump on the box, Donkey. Come on. Alright. No. Yeah. What? Freaking spastic balloon? What are you doing? I'll wait for you right here. There we go. I got 45 already? Shoot. Going to candy first. I've already got your latest stuff. Man, Candy, why can't you provide an upgrade per level? Like Cranky does. Cranky's awesome. You want 7 coins for your next potion? Sure, why not? Gorilla Grab. Oh, that lets me pull the switches so I can do things. Hey, worst case scenario there, Seal, you can always load up the previous VODs. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go back and YouTube the various vids. Because Donkey Kong 64 deserves some posterity. That is... yeah, that's the cage that Chunky's in. Okay. Looks like we might need Diddy? Okay, pad 1. So that's good. I mean, I am working pretty heavily on perfecting the game, so... Alright, well, let's upgrade cycle here. But yeah, we are planning on 100%ing this game. 101, excuse me. Excuse me, this game's got an extra 1%. And it's important not to forget that. Thank you, Candy. Don't even know why I bothered. Yep. Give me the 7. Simeon Spring. Yep, that is what we need. I am moderately concerned that I require potions for these things, as well as activation pads. And Cranky's already taking care of all that. You didn't know it had the extra 1%? Oh god. Don't hurt me. Okay, somehow I need to get Diddy up there. Well, again, let's just finish with the upgrades and then figure... It looks like I need to take Lanky through... Oh, wait. There's the thing. We'll do that in a second. I did just say I was going to take everybody through the upgrades, and then I completely forgot after I did an upgrade. That's classic me. Wow, I'm an idiot. Change monkeys. Ladies first. Or third. You only need 5. Tiny gets a discount. I'm okay with this. I can finally do the hair float. So happy I can finally do the hair float. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh. It's just so satisfying to finally be able to do that. And Lanky gets a discount. And now Lanky can be a balloon. Lanky can be a balloon by inflating himself with the gas from the beans he ate. Or by stepping on a cranky pad. Cranky pad sounds like some kind of PMS pad. It's supposed to make you less cranky when you're going through it. I might be a terrible person for that joke. Anyway. Just a thought. Okay. And Tiny has stuff over there. Switch! Press the freaking button. I really don't think you want to pick up green bananas. They're not ready yet. Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff for Chunky just suddenly appearing. Alright, so we'll continue playing through the level, and then the next time on RetroCade we will use Chunky for catch-up. We have 2 levels to catch Chunky up on. Chunky strong. Camera, please. There's always a camera, please moment. Okay, so he should have some coinage from the multiple coins I've picked up. Yep, look at that. It's the deadliest instrument ever. Stand a little closer, Chunky, and I'll show you how to use your instrument. This is a kid's game, Candy. This is supposed to be a family game. Alright. Buy a potion. I love that. You can now be ginormous. It's like the small one gets smaller and the big one gets bigger. Oh, you got more? Sure. Primate Punch. Sandwich Game Knuckles. Or something along those lines. Z and B. Alright. Now I can punch a hole straight through your face. Oh. I missed. Grab some more coinage. Get that gate. Pardon me. I was gonna say, what's in the box? I want to open the box. Already off to a good start. You haven't played this since you discovered me? Well, I appreciate the discovery, that's for sure. Ow. I don't want to do the platforms again. No, I don't want to see the cutscene for it again. It's a little much. I know the platforms are moving. I get it. Nope. Chunky. Chunky, what are you doing to me? Are your feet made of ice or something? What the... What is going on? Okay, let's try to do this again without sucking. I jumped up them perfectly to get the golden banana. I want to get some regular bananas. No! All of a sudden, Junkie put butter on his feet. Okay. I feel better now. Kind of. Chunky's got a switch in here. Here's Diddy. Excuse me. I don't remember how to get this one. You know what? We're just gonna forget it. I'll look it up later. I'll help remind myself how to get some of these. I'm gonna try my best not to pull up a wiki on stream. Look at that, bananas. And a balloon! Ooh, and coins. I knew it was a good idea to come back up here. I don't have my gun yet. Sad. I'll break your toys. Okay, I didn't see anything up there. Okay, well there's the gate I opened. Tiny stuff. Oh my goodness, where am I? Okay. Testing department. I'm trying to remember what's up here. We're getting somewhere. Hey, look at that. We have a purpose to die for. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm being attacked by playthings. There we go. Oh, come on, Chunky. There you go. Don't do that to me, Chunky. I want him there, and I want to play some Donkey Kong. I rolled a 4. Oh. I honestly have no ever-loving idea. Chunky, please. Come on back here, Banana Fairy. Yep. Fairy, please. Missed. Gotcha. Take that. Well, this is obviously some DK stuff. I will unfortunately admit that I don't think we're going to get to a boss today. That's okay. We got Chunky. There's somebody I want to see. Pineapple launcher. I love how it's a freaking grenade launcher and he treats it like a pistol almost. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, ammo increase. Sure thing. And that was for all Kongs. So that's delightfully helpful. We got Diddy balloons, we got tiny balloons, or Diddy bananas, tiny balloons, donkey coins. Donkey coins. That's almost a joke. Starting to think we're just about running out of stuff to do with Chunky. For the time being. Which I know shouldn't be the case, because there should be stuff like all over the place for me to do. Bruh. Let's go check this side here. I saw a balloon, and I can actually shoot it now. Yeah, 100 pineapples. Who possibly needs that many pineapples? Oh, come on, quit hitting the pole. Seriously, Chunky. Thank you. That is an absurd amount of pineapples. Oh. We've got his. Okay, so teleport 3 goes to Snide. Good to know. Someone's getting fingered. We're doing pretty good on the collection. I mean, that's a lot of bananas. 44 golden bananas? Not enough to beat the game yet, but... Alright. Gotta head down to the R&D department. Time. We are getting close to the end, but I'm not quite done yet. Nice. Take the monkey down the pole. Oop. Is that a window or... No, that's a jump area with tiny bananas. Okay. The R&D place is full of friggin' green stuff. I saw it. So this is basically a big teamwork room with all those switches. We will do that later. Alright. Break you. Let's do a minigame. What do we got?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stash Snatch. Collect all the coins. Crap. This stage is small, but it's probably got coins spread out. Yeah, look at that. All the way back here in a dead end. We got this. "22 seconds to get to the end. I can do it." Yep.
Well done!
See, not too many of the mini games are terribly difficult. They definitely can be, that's for sure. Nothing impossible. Alright, so that's one more chunky golden banana down in this area. Gives us less we'll have to catch up with. I found the arcade machine. Please take me near Tag Barrel. Yes. Oh, we are playing some Donkey Kong. Yeah. Time for some arcadey goodness. How do I... There we go. For some reason I thought it was one of those Z moves. It was not a Z move. Yeah. Oh. Listen to that chiptune soundtrack. This was always my favorite part of the original game. Hey, you can't touch this. Come on, cut me a break here. Ah, there we go. Ah! Crap. Now don't kick me out. No, we're doing that again. Didn't like the arcade? Oh, I love this. I love this. Old arcade stuff like this just has a special place in my heart. I used to actually play Donkey Kong in an arcade when I was a kid, if you can believe that. You never see those anymore. One of these days, when I have, one, a bigger apartment, and two, the money to do so, I am going to build an arcade cabinet and stick all my emulators in it. Climb, you Italian fool. Oh, we got her. We got her. There we go. Just in case. Come on down here, Fireball. That's what I wanted. Excuse me. Come on. Yeah. Sorry for the intense focus. But it is necessary. Oh, go! Go! Whew, that was close. Oh, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Okay. Ah, that always gets me. That spot always gets me. Well, you guys are in for a treat. You get to... Whoa, nope. You get to see my actual initials. Now, is it beating it or setting a high score for the banana? It's beating it. We're going to give this one more solid go. One life. One of these days I really need to pull out my emulation gold and pull out Rock and Rope. That was an arcade game. Oh god, stop! Okay. Oh, that was a double barrel jump. Oh, come on. I climbed that. Come on. All right. I could be at this all night. I really could, but I think we're going to go ahead and pull ourselves to a stopping point here. So we'll go ahead and I really want to keep that music, but once I switch, it's not going to be there. So we'll we'll just do a chat bed without. So I'm still trying to figure out some plans for how the stream works. Background music on the chat bed's one of them, but so great progress today. We got Chunky, we got a whole bunch of golden bananas, we got Lanky caught up. A lot of good stuff today. Tomorrow I don't stream, but I should be starting my Let's Play recording. I'm still going to have to do the editing and all that. I'm going to try and make it something special. So that's going to be Mario 64, so keep an eye out for that. If you couldn't tell, I really like the N64. Once I start getting that going, it's going to be posted on Sundays and Wednesdays, the days I don't stream. Thursday, we're going to be returning to the Playhouse with Gurumin, A Monstrous Adventure. Hopefully we'll be done with that either by the end of this week or by the end of next. So once that is done, it seems like I'm going to be moving towards Nier, which if you don't know what Nier is, it's a Japanese action RPG that kind of combines JRPG elements with dual-stick shooter magic, and it's very self-aware that it's a game and plays accordingly. But it's a great game. So that looks like next on the Playhouse. Once we get through Donkey Kong, I have yet to decide what to do on the RetroCade next. So I'm open to suggestions there. So Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll return to the Playhouse. Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, and this is assuming I don't make plans with my dad since he's in town, we will return to the Proud Mode stream with the Hero Mode on Wind Waker HD. So hopefully we'll be getting through that soon. And I'm still trying to figure out what's going to go on with the co-op crapshoot on Saturday evenings at 7 p.m. Just keep an eye on Twitter for announcements on that, as always. But that's what we got coming up, so I do hope you guys will show up for that. It was a blast having you tonight. Thank you for all the fun with Donkey Kong. I'm just here to play video games. You guys are what make the stream, so cannot thank you enough. As always, thank you for playing. See you next game. Bye-bye!